what is Bitcoin and how can it be of help in our situation. That will be our discussion this evening, digitalizing economics. My guest is a gentleman in this very business of Bitcoin. His name is cryptocurrency. Let me use that word. We'll even get to know the difference. His name is Mr. Bujingo Edward. He's the Chief Executive Officer of a company called Life Africa Digital Technology, which is powered by World Crypto Life. They're powered by World Crypto Life. It is an international organization, as he's going to tell us and correct us about wherever we will have gone wrong. Sir, you're welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
How are you? How are you doing?
I'm doing very fine.
Are you still safe from COVID?
Yes, I'm very safe.
What has kept you safe personally? What are you doing differently that the rest of us maybe should copy? Are you drinking chigaji, waraji, what?
I don't take any, but I'm so cautious about social distance. I distance myself from people, from places where I think the contamination or where I can get the disease so easily. I make myself safe because I wash my hands frequently, and I use sanitizers most of the time. And
so you have taken the SOPs
yes.
seriously?
Yes.
That is a very good one. Now, one of the ideas that the world, some people are talking about, and that's why we took time to look for somebody who can give us information and landed on you. The ideas of digitizing what we are doing as business in whatever area. And people are talking about cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, whatever. You are in this business. Mm-hmm. First of all, I want my viewer to understand something. When they hear the word cryptocurrency, what exactly is it?
Okay. Cryptocurrency is a broad word. And when you look at the word cryptocurrency, it has two words in it. One, crypto, exactly, meaning a hidden thing. So, I can explain it this way. When something is hidden, it's kept safe. For example, we have what we call paper money or fiat currency, for those who understand currencies, and we have mobile money. If I want to be safe and I'm traveling, I can hide this paper money or fiat currency into mobile money. So nobody will understand that I have money. But if I have bulk of papers with me, even the pockets will show that I have money. So I'll not be safe. So crypto means something hidden. So you can hide your paper money into mobile money, because even mobile money is a digitized currency. So you cannot see it. You can see it in numbers, but you cannot touch it. But you can change it to be in paper money. And when we talk about currency, it is something that can be used worldwide. Any currency can be used worldwide. So you talked about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a currency, which is a digital currency, and actually it's it's the first digital currency that happened to be there before any other digital currencies, because we have many. Yes, we have more than 9,000 digital currencies now, which are already decentralized. And Bitcoin being the first, it shows that it has even the biggest value compared to the others.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. So one would say cryptocurrency is hidden money.
It's hidden money.
Money that can be appreciated anywhere in the world, but hidden. It is only known by the person carrying it.
Honestly, I can give you the history of this. Briefly. But when I give you this brief explanation, it's what I read, and it's that which is on record. But I'm not against anything. Okay. But what I need to explain here is that people have to accept that we move into centuries. When we started by the Stone Age, everything was Stone Age. We went to other centuries where we had to transform, because we started by sharing goods and commodities, exchange of goods, barter trade. We moved from barter trade, we went to cow shells. We moved from cow shells. Those are all modes of exchanges. We moved from that, we went to coins and whatever. We moved from there, we went to paper money. Now, people should accept that we are in the 21st century. Everything is digital.
So you are not a doctor.
Yes.
But being in this business, I want you to help me relate what whoever says this digital adoption would help save people from COVID can really work out. Do you first of all agree that digitizing money can help us prevent the spread of COVID?
The digitizing of money cannot only prevent the spread of COVID.
Fine, but I want us to look at this situation. If we had it, could it really deter us from getting this disease?
For me, who has a wide knowledge in cryptocurrency and digitizing and whatever, I would prefer that everything should be digitized. Because when you look at the way how these transactions are made, there is no one-to-one contact. I can be in London and I can send money to somebody who is in Uganda. So that means that everything is safe. What I can tell you, my brother, is that when technology came, technology did not come only in digitizing money. Look at the mobile phone you're holding right now. It is called a smartphone, meaning that it can do anything you want. So people having their phones, they are safe. You can do everything when you're on phone. For example, you can order anything from a supermarket using your phone, and you can do the payments using your phone. So it's more safe because this phone is not held by many people. You are the one holding your phone. The other one holds his phone. So that makes everything safe, and the spread of COVID can be even avoided by doing so.
Okay. What kind of hope can you give somebody in as far as digitizing the economy is concerned? Do you know of countries that have embraced this entirely as their way of doing business?
I'll have two answers on this. First of all, yes, I have a very good example of a country. Right, what I can say is actually the first country in the world to embrace cryptocurrency as its form of payment in tenders and whatever. And this is Salvador. Salvador has accepted everything to be used in cryptocurrency. But we have also some other countries in East Africa which have just come out and say that we should not wait for this system to come before we embrace it. Tanzania is our neighbor. I've been in Tanzania for almost 38 years. And actually, Tanzania was one of the rigid countries that could not even accept any system like that. But just a few days ago, the president of Tanzania came out and said, we should not wait our young guys, our young boys and girls to move out of our country and get the benefits of this before we know it. He told the Bank of Tanzania to make sure that they look into this and they should start embracing it, because there's no way we can fight technology.
So you're saying Tanzania has embraced cryptocurrency and that's their way of doing business now?
It has not been officially yet, but if the president says that, revise this, that means he's the statesman who says everything, and everybody can follow that.
So can you give hope to Ugandans with an example of only two countries, Salvador?
Yeah, we have Kenya. Kenya started this. Kenya's even put some experts to look into the whole system of cryptocurrency, I think 3 years ago. But they have not yet come out like Tanzania, but they know that this is coming and nobody can avoid it.
One would expect you to have told us the US, the European Union, United Kingdom, China, the great countries in the world, great economies, Ukraine, I beg your pardon, Russia, those countries. One would expect that those were the countries you were going to mention.
And why should I mention those countries?
Exactly. That's what I'm going to tell you, because these are countries that have been advancing every other day at the front line before everyone. How come they have not yet embraced this?
Okay.
We still have the dollars in money form. We still have the pounds in practical form.
What I can say is, when you see any kind of new technology coming, it doesn't come from Africa. It comes from those advanced countries.
Yes.
All right? But it takes time to be embraced. Any process takes time. So, if I can give you the history of cryptocurrency, it started in 2008. when no one knew what is going to come. But for some of us who knew this, we tried to follow. You know, the biggest problem with people, do not take your time to read and to follow things. Now it's 13 years or not 14 years on the road when cryptocurrency is existing. And the person who innovated this, because of fear, he hid himself and he was anonymous because he knew the system is going to try to fight the normal system which is in existence, the banking system. But that was not true. It was just the way how people should understand this and get ready. For example, now, even if the world does not embrace it, cryptocurrency is working as a currency. Somebody can do any kind of transaction even when it's hidden. And he can buy anything worldwide. For me, what I could think is that our authorities should now sit and see where they can intervene, and we sit on table. We show them that this is how it works.
Okay. In your view, on your own as Bujingo Edward,
yes,
why do you think officially the United Kingdom, US, China, why do you think those people have been slow on embracing this system? What do you think could be the reason in your findings as an individual?
In my findings, I look at many things. First of all, United Kingdom, US, and other countries do not work alone in terms of the financial sector. They work with other countries,
yes,
including Africa. So I understand these people, when they are planning anything or when they want to embrace something, they should also they also consider Africa as part of their economy, because we give a great contribution to their economies. All right? So they understand the problems facing Africa. They understand what are the challenges, because when we look at the way how people are educated in Africa, we can we find that most of the people, maybe they don't have education. If they have education, they have it partially. But when you see people in Europe, you can look at the entire Europe, that their system is really organized. We are not yet organized to the extent that we can compare ourselves to Europe and America. So it is easy to disseminate information to the people in the external world than the people in Africa. So the major source probably that I can think contributes to this might be the overpopulated Africa. How can this system work? How can people understand this easily? They are used to the old system. Because honestly, in China, I witnessed the system of cryptocurrency working. They just swipe. They don't pay in cash. You use your phone to do the payments. So people are used to this. But now when you tell somebody to make payments using his phone, by swapping, by using barcodes, they cannot understand. So obvious, everybody will be against this. Let me give you an example. When mobile money came, almost how many years? 15 now. Most of the people were very against mobile money. But let me ask you something. Did the government stand up and say that, okay guys, let us try to sit in classes and we learn how to use mobile money? Definitely no. But the government went slow. And right now, in 15 years, we find out that even a person in the village now knows how to use mobile money. You see somebody can tell, send me mobile money, because now they are confident. All this system will come to the extent that people should now gain the confidence that this is real money. This is a transaction we can make and receive money and do anything. It's possible.
Actually, that one now brings a difference. When you look at mobile money, it did not take a year or two for everybody to get on board. You are talking about 2008, 2018, those are 10 years, it's 2021 as we speak, those are 13 years or something. Why do you think this one is slow? And mobile money picked up quickly because everyone went on board without classes. Like you say, I agree with you, government did not train anyone. They did not embrace it to be official way of transaction, but everybody got on board easily. So Is this so sophisticated? Does it involve too much? Why do you think it has been slow? Not only here in Uganda, but even in Tanzania, where you're talking about, they have instructions from the president to start revising on how they can involve it. Why do you think it is slower than mobile money in terms of being embraced?
When you look at mobile money is more easier to show somebody, and he can easily adapt this in a very short time. But that does not mean that everybody learned this system in 2 years. I'm very sure that maybe you are talking about Uganda, but in Tanzania it took almost 8 years everybody to accept this, because it depends on how people understand and conceptualize the whole situation. So when you look at cryptocurrency, this goes with the technology which is moving right now. This is high confiscated technology, whereby you need to learn a lot of things. You need to understand what is a wallet. You need to understand what is a transaction in this. You need to understand how you can transform this money to get paper money. You need to understand how to protect your money. Because in the whole system, people can hack you. People can steal your money if you are not safe. People can lie to you. There are so many problems with this, because now what happens is that you need to understand that if it was an easier situation, the governments could just embrace it. But they need to know, first of all, on their side, how does the government benefit from this? Where does this money come from? How does it work? Then, after knowing all this, they can easily embrace that.
Okay. How do people keep their money? Because to transact, I must have the money. You're talking about smartphones and technology. So where is the money kept, and how is it kept? Who keeps it? Because with our hard money, I carry the bag to the bank, give it to them, and I go home. Who keeps this particular money with crypto life, cryptocurrency, and where?
Okay.
I'm trying to look at now how it works.
All right.
Yes. Let's start with the saving. Who keeps the money? Where?
The bank keeps the money if it's in savings, as you see. But now, if I ask you a question today, you have your $8 billion. Whom do you want to keep that money for you? Yourself or the bank? Be honest to me.
I choose. I can invest it.
No, be straightforward.
Yes.
If you have your money, would you prefer somebody else to keep it for you, or you'd prefer you keep it yourself?
It depends on what is safe.
Okay, let's not argue on that. But I can tell you one thing. The person who brought this concept said, I have my money and I want to use it maybe during late night. I have a problem at late night.
An emergency.
And an emergency comes, the bank is closed. How am I going to access my money? So he said, I think we should bring a system whereby I can access my money anytime, I can see it, I can do anything that I want. That's the first benefit.
Okay.
Number two.
So money is kept by the owner himself?
Because it's my money.
Okay.
Number two. The banks are good because they make our money safe, because, somebody can come and try to do anything to you when he knows where you have money. But the good thing about this, let me tell you something. We have witnessed a lot of things in the banking system, that you have billions of money on the account, but these people who are on the counter, they are not also trustworthy. They can give information to outsiders, and the robbers can come to you and say, Mr. Michael has money. Do this to him, he'll give you the money. But if I have my money with me, do I have something showing that I have my money here? I have an amount of money? Nothing. So I'm more safe. Nobody can take this information to anybody. That's why the digitizing becomes more safe. And it makes you own your money because it's your money.
Okay.
But again, this system makes you to be with a secret. I can have my money and I can share this with my wife. I tell her that, I have 2 million on this account of mine, and I can give her the password. Anytime she needs it, even if she doesn't know how to run the whole system, but I can teach her actually how to withdraw this money. Now you have asked me a question. How do we keep this money?
And where?
And where?
Exactly. Because what I've learned first, that I, the owner of the money, I keep it. Where?
Okay. The whole system is guided very well. I told you we have more than 9,000 cryptocurrencies, but each cryptocurrency has a name. Bitcoin has its name. Ethereum has its name. Bitcoin Cash has its name. Every currency is just like we have a United States dollar, we have a Uganda shilling, we have a Kuwait, whatever. So we are going out of this system of the billboards. You go to the bureau de change, you change. Anything I want, I can change just by doing something on the internet. So each cryptocurrency has its own wallet. This wallet, you have to register online. You have to put your details, plus doing the KYC. When you do the KYC, that means that your money is safe. Nobody can touch it because you know the password yourself. You know everything yourself, and no one can access it. So that's where we keep the money, in our wallets, if you have it. But again, in this wallet, it is where the whole concept can be done. It's like me sitting in class and I have a button, transact, receive, put it on mobile money, put it here. I can be on my wallet, I send this money to my bank account. I can be in my wallet, I send this money to the mobile phone and I use it. So that's why I even said one time, why does a government take long time to earn these, to benefit from this? Because we cannot do any transaction without passing through mobile money. And all mobile monies are taxed. So the government should sit with us and we show it that this is how we can get the taxes. And actually I can tell you, whenever you fight a system, you lose a lot. But I think the government does not fight us. There are some other people who are trying to tarnish the name of the government. But if we, the young people, have seen and have learned about the technology, we understand that we can sit with the government and show it that here you are losing a lot of taxes. Because in just this cryptocurrency situation, the government loses a lot of billions. Because everything is sacred.
We'll get to that, Mr. Uche. Where my viewer will have missed is you're talking about a wallet. Because that bit of I keep the money myself, everybody understood. The bit of where is the money kept is what is missing or lacking. You talked about a wallet. Who initiates it and how do I know about the wallet?
That's where all the complex situation comes in. That you said, why is it that mobile money people embrace this easily? Now, when it comes to the wallets, that's where we need classes now. Everybody has to go to class. And that's why you see...
You're teaching a very big class here.
Yeah, and that's why you see most of the people in recent years have been against this system. Because you just come and say, you are buying crypto. Do you have any knowledge about it? These wallets, they're something that anybody can adapt and it's very easy. But we have people who know about this and they can really show you how it goes and you can control it in a very easy way. A wallet is not complicated because the wallet would just need you to download it from your phone. If it's a Bitcoin wallet, a blockchain wallet, because blockchain is related to all the currencies, the digital currencies are connected to Bitcoin. All right. So blockchain is the general term that brings all this together. That anything that you want to do, the blockchain has to do the transactions and it has to show everything, how it moves. But in order to access the blockchain, you have to be with the wallet, either for Ethereum or, because as I told you, they have many names. So you have to be with the wallet. This wallet will connect you to every access that you need to go here. You need to make sure that you do the transaction in this way. So it's more easier when you have the classes. And that's why we are telling people, before they go to this kind of acquiring, paying money to other paying money to people that who may bring problems to them, they lose their money. They should come and sit in the classes first. They learn about the whole system,
yes,
and then it can be easier for them to do the transactions.
Talked about